Hi guys, I'm hoping that you can see me okay. I'm going to do a demo of some holiday pies that you could make over the holidays. So it's not going to be pumpkin, it's going to be cream pies. So either a banana cream or a coconut cream. So basically I'm teaching you how to make the pastry cream, and then you can choose what you want to put in it. But the two that I'm demoing are going to be banana cream and coconut cream. So I'm doing the cheater version, and I'm just going to use store-bought pie crusts. So I preheated the oven to 450, and then I'm just going to unroll them out onto my pan. These are really tasty, and it's just, you know, saves you a step when you're doing a lot of baking for the holidays. Open them up onto your pie pans. All right, so I put the pie crust in the pan. I fluted the sides, and then I made sure and I poked holes in the bottom, all over the sides and the bottom of the crust, to make sure that when it bakes, it doesn't fall down into the pan too much. So these are the store-bought. It says 450 for 10 to 12 minutes or until brown. So they'll go in the oven as soon as it's done preheating. Okay, so for the pastry cream, we're going to bring to a boil 6 cups of milk. So I'm using whole milk, 6 cups. And you want to be careful with milk because it can scald pretty easy. So 6 cups of milk, 2 cups of heavy cream, and then in there I'm going to put a heaping cup of sugar. So, whoa, I was outside of so unlike some other recipes that just say that I tell you to like make sure and level it off, this one's actually going to be a heaping cup. So when I take it over there, I'm going to do it right by the pan. So it's actually heaping up over the top of the cup. Put that in there, and then a stick of butter, which a stick of butter is a half of a cup. So that's we're going to get that to a boil. Make sure you're stirring it often so it doesn't scald. Okay, stir the sugar in there. I don't have it quite on high. I'm putting it about like a medium-high heat, just because I don't want to burn it. Okay, so while that's starting to cook, I'm going to separate my eggs. I need 3 egg yolks. So to make an egg yolk, you crack the egg, and then what I do is I go back and forth with the eggs to get the yolk out. So I'm going to put the egg yolk in one, and then I'm going to put the egg white in the other. Okay, so we'll do the yolks over here. The whites, because I'm going to get rid of those. I'm not going to use them. And then I've just got the yolk left. That's what I want. But I like to do it in a different container in case like that happens and I totally destroy the whole egg. Actually, I can salvage it. It's not bad. Okay, so another egg yolk. And then one more. They actually make egg yolk separators, but this is way cheaper than buying another kitchen tool that I don't have room in my drawers for. So just going back and forth, separating that, and then putting that in there. So I've got the 3 egg yolks, and then I need 2 whole eggs. So into that, same with the yolks, I'm going to put 2 full eggs. So the white and the yolk. Okay, whisk that up. And then I'm going to put another heaping cup of sugar into the eggs. lot of sugar. This makes 2 huge pies though. Okay, so you see how it's heaping over? Put that in there. Mix that up till it's thick. And then we're gonna add a cup of cornstarch after we mix that up. So it's pretty thick. It looks like lemon pudding, but it's basically just egg yolks. Okay, and then add that cup of cornstarch, which cornstarch is a thickener. It's really no flavor. Mix that in. And then we're gonna get that, oh gosh, I'm making a little bit of it go over the edges. I guess I should have had a little bit of a bigger bowl. All right, I'm gonna pause you, come back in a few. Okay guys, so the milk, cream, and butter mix is just about to a boil, so you can see it here. So I've got the egg with the sugar and the cornstarch here. So what you're gonna wanna do now is temper the milk, the hot milk, into your egg mixture so you don't scramble your eggs. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this milk mixture and I'm gonna, you guys please be quiet. I'm gonna mix the hot milk into those eggs and mix it up, and you wanna go pretty quick so you don't scramble those eggs. So, oh my gosh, now the milk, oh gosh. It was like taking forever to boil, and now that I'm recording again, it's gonna go crazy on me. So you almost need 2 people to do this. So I've mixed some of the egg, some of the milk in there. I'm gonna put a little bit more milk in there, keep stirring. So this is called tempering, and you're trying to not scramble your eggs. So adding a little bit at a time to it and stirring it before, because if you were to add the egg mixture straight into this boiling milk, it would definitely scramble all those eggs. So I'm hoping you can kind of see what I'm doing. I tried to move the angle of the camera. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that milk. There's quite a bit of hot milk added to this egg mixture now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the whole egg mixture in and then continue to stir that for 1.5 minutes, thickening it. So thankfully there is no chunks of eggs right now, so I did not scramble anything. It's turning to a pastry cream. Oh goodness sakes, it is very hot though. We even got it on low now. And it's like wanting to bubble up big time, like spaghetti sauce. But I want to get the rest of that in there. Oh my goodness, this is not easy to demo. This is why I didn't want to do it live, guys. I can't even get the rest of it in there because I'm afraid of it popping up on me. Okay, so I'm stirring it for about 1.5 minutes. I want to get rid of the ladle though. I can't though. Woo-wee! It's a hard demo right here. Can you guys see it? So it's very thick. I'm just removing it from the heat right now for a second while I add the rest of this that's in this bowl because I just couldn't stop stirring. Okay, stir that in. So it's nice and thick. It's like a pudding. So basically this is a homemade pudding right here. So at this point you're gonna add your vanilla. If you were gonna add different flavors, you could add that right now too. So I'm going to use half of this. So I'll back this up a little bit or put it down if I can. No, it's not gonna work. Hopefully you can tell that there's 2 pie crusts there. So I'm gonna use half of this in one pie and I'm gonna make coconut cream. And then in the other pie, I'm going to make banana cream. So I've got the vanilla, and you're gonna add that now, 2 teaspoons. So remember I said at home I use the Mexican vanilla, that's my favorite, it's so much tastier. So 2 teaspoons of that into the pastry cream while it's still hot but not on heat. Okay, mix that in. It smells really good. So it would be like a hot vanilla pudding right now if you tried it now. This recipe is not good for you at all. It's very unhealthy, but it's perfect for like Christmas time, for Thanksgiving, for bringing a homemade pie, and everybody will be so impressed. So I'm gonna pause you again. All right, so we're gonna finish up. I separated the pastry cream because it's for 2 pies. So I'm gonna do 1 banana cream, and then I'm gonna do 1 coconut cream. So we're gonna start with the coconut. I'm gonna put this coconut emulsion in there. I'm gonna do about a ½ teaspoon because emulsions are sometimes a little bit more strong than like extracts. So ½ teaspoon of that, and then I'm gonna do a cup of sweetened coconut flakes. All right, might be a little bit more than that. There's a big old clump of it in there. Okay, so I'm gonna mix that in. It's already thickening up quite a bit. So it did still have the vanilla extract in there, remember, that's fine. And I tried it and it was really good. It's so rich. You cannot have too much of this or you'll get a stomach ache for sure. So, and it's kind of to taste. So for me, I would want more coconut than that. So I'm gonna go more. So that's probably about a ½ cup more. Stir that in, and then I'll taste it and make sure it's enough. With the coconut emulsion, that will help a lot with the flavor. So, and then in the other one, I'm gonna do banana. So for the banana, I don't like an artificial banana flavor, but if you're gonna put the real bananas in there and the banana flavor, it should be fine. But I don't like a banana pudding, like where it's just flavored pudding for my banana cream pie. I like it to taste like real bananas. I guess I should have had this off beforehand. This is a struggle. Okay, so I'm gonna use a teaspoon of the banana because it is an extract, it's not an emulsion. And then also to that, I'm going to add sliced up bananas. But when I put it in the pie, the only thing is I feel like this is still just a little bit too hot to put the bananas in there. I don't want to mush them up because it's still steaming hot. So it smells so good though, even with the, you know, extract that's not real banana flavoring. It's very, very the smell is very strong, I should say. Okay, so I'm gonna try them out. So I feel like I could put a little bit more coconut in there. I'm surprised. I thought it was gonna be really strong. So I'm gonna put another ½ teaspoon of the emulsion. Okay. And then I'm gonna try the banana. I used a different spoon, don't worry.
Wait, give me 5 seconds.
Banana one, no more. So a teaspoon of the banana extract. Then I'm going to add the fresh bananas. I'm gonna put them in the baked pie crusts. And then once they're in there, I'm gonna top them with fresh whipped cream that I just make with heavy whipping cream, vanilla, and a little bit of sugar. So that is coconut cream pie for you and banana cream pie. So hopefully somebody will try it for the holidays. Have a good day.